Alright, in this video we are going to make a box and whisker plot. We'll create a box and whisker plot using Desmos and import it into Google Slides. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually need to go ahead and open Desmos. Go to Graphing Calculator, and in this first box we're going to type whatever letter you want. I'll just use the letter A. I'm going to put A equals. I'm going to go back to my data set here, and the column with my data, more than likely yours is in B. Okay, you can click the B at the top, which will highlight the whole thing. I have to remove this first one, but that's all. You go Control C, you're going to copy all of your data values and you're going to paste them right into Desmos. And then on the second line you're going to type box plot and then put parentheses and the letter you chose, in this case A. And automatically it's going to pop up with a box and whisker plot. You don't want your outliers excluded. Okay, you want the full box and whisker plot, and then you're going to want to hit the zoom button. Okay, so far what we've done again is we did A equals. We came here, we copied our data. Okay, I selected the whole column, it's faster that way. You then paste it where the A was. It automatically put commas and do what you need to do. And then you type the word box plot on the second line and put the A in parentheses. And then we're going to change our window settings a little bit because this is zoomed quite a ways out. So under the wrench, you're going to click on the wrench. First of all, you're going to get rid of the y-axis because we don't need it. And as for my x-axis, I'm going to go from -5 to, mine stops at like 18, so 25 is probably good, or 27. It was at 27 to begin with, so that's not a big deal. And then I want to zoom in a little bit on my graph itself. So instead of this being -10, I'm doing -5 and 5. And it makes my graph a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll do -2 and 5. There we go. It's a pretty good, nice size graph. And then I want to lock my view position. That way if I scroll or do anything, it doesn't change what I've done. Now the next thing you need to do is label all your points. Okay, so like right here is my minimum. So I'm going to type the point 1, 0, 0, 1. And that puts a point right here at my minimum. I'm going to change the color because I want my colors to be consistent throughout the whole thing. You don't have to. And then I want to label it, and I'm going to type in min. And so there's my minimum. And then my next point is here at 2, 1. 2, 1. Again, I'm going to change it to green. You can leave it different colors if you want. And this is Q1. This is your first quartile. And then looking at my data here, my median is going to be at 3, and then my y values are all 1 for each of these. Yeah, find the right place. 3, 1. Label. This is the median. Again, I'm going to make it all the same color. And then the next one is at 5, 1. Comma 1. And this one is the Q3. And then my maximum is at 18. So 18 comma 1. And this is our max. Now you can also, not required, you can also change where the word is positioned. So I can put my maximum here, and I can put my minimum here, so they're all sitting within the graph. It doesn't matter on that part. This is just extra things that I was showing you it can do. Once you have this, this is all you need. Although I think there's too many lines, so I'm going to take out. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to leave it just like it is. So I'm going to come up to the corner here, right next to where it says Mr. Sneed. There's a box with an arrow on it. It says Share Graph. I click on that. I click Export Image. You can change how the image is. You can do rectangular. You can do a large rectangle that you can't even see it. Medium rectangle. You could leave it as a square. So I think in terms of what I'm looking for, the medium square is probably the best. It's usually the one that it popped up with to begin with. I can click download. I'm on a computer, so it's going to download it to the computer itself. For you guys, it will download it into Google Drive if you're on your Chromebooks. So then I can come back to my slide. Here's my slide, and I can go Insert, and we're looking for an image, and you would just click Drive, and then you would find yours right out of Google Drive, and it will probably be the very first thing in the corner. Okay, in my case, mine's not in Drive, so I'm gonna go ahead and click Insert, and I'm going to upload from the computer. And mine is in the Downloads folder, right there in Desmos. Once in here, I can do my final touches to it. Like, I probably want to crop it down here, crop image. So I can make, that didn't do that. There we are. You have to get that black line when you're cropping the image. So now my image is smaller. I can stretch it out some if I want, and voila, there is my my graph. Okay, that's my box and whisker plot. And that's how you make a box and whisker plot using Desmos and labeling it. Make sure you do both.